Kai Kara-France, the -155 betting favorite at close from Caesar's Palace. Those odds.
Ready, sir. Here we go.
Moreno coming back at +125. And we are underway. Moreno is in green. Kai Kara-France is in gray.
Moreno's got my new favorite nickname.
Oh,
Assassin baby.
It's good.
Sounds like one of the Incredibles. DC, you were talking about that incredible team in New Zealand with City Kickboxing. I mean, so technical.
Yeah.
The fighters that are coming out of there, Dan Hooker, Stylebender, Volkanovski. I mean, what a camp they have down there.
Oh, they've got a fantastic camp. And honestly, Volkanovski being here, as a guy that's been at my hotel room watching my teammates fight early in the night, him being here 8 fights before his, I mean, that's 3 hours. You know, he's got to be here 3 hours now, but that shows how much they support each other as a team. I mean, I remember we were in Australia. It was the same with Israel and those guys. They were all there early before their teammates fought.
Well, these guys are throwing. Oh, good right hand by Kara-France.
And Kara-France did have the only knockout on that 24 season, The Ultimate Fighter, but you see the striking has just evolved to such an extent. Looks like a totally different guy on the feet.
Nice jab there. Ooh, good right hand.
But I mean, you look at Moreno, you know, you talk about that ability to just stare in the face of adversity, man. This kid's as tough as they come.
Well, Joe talked about what's in the water in Hawaii. How about Mexico? Kai Kara-France said, Moreno, you know, he's Mexican, he will come forward.
It's in the soil, it's in the water. It's in the burritos, it's in everything, man. They fight in Mexico.
They fight.
What a great, history of combat sports.
Of combat,
Maybe the greatest, right up there with Thailand.
I mean, you watch a guy like, you know, Roberto, you know, you talk about the old Chavez and those guys, those boxers, Mexican boxers now.
Oh, yes. Beautiful combination.
Now. I mean,
yeah, for sure. What a tradition
of fighting down there. These guys are bringing it.
Woo, beautiful high kick by the Assassin baby. Nice jab by Moreno.
He's got a good jab, long and fast too.
Moreno was happy to get a quick turnaround after a long layoff. 2018, not a great year.
Beautiful right hand by Kara-France. And a nice leg kick too, man. That wobbled his leg.
He threw that right off, that double jab, man. Double jab right hand was nasty.
Jab to the body, jab to the face, and there's that low kick again.
It's real nice the way Kara-France is throwing his jab. He's feinting the first jab and then letting the second one fly. That's really confusing Moreno.
Kara-France has got that right hand
it's fast,
on a string.
man. Yeah, it's fast and it's straight.
Nice low kick by Moreno.
I'm telling you, so much skill in this division.
I mean,
so
you would think
speed.
at this point, John, that Moreno will try to get a takedown. You know, he's a little behind on the striking. He's a great grappler. Very surprising he hasn't at least attempted to get into Kara-France a little bit to take him down.
I think that's his competitive nature. I think he wants to get it back. You know, he knows he's been cracked by 2 big shots, but he knows he can hit him too.
Yeah.
I just think he wants to get it back. Trying some Sanchai.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Nice land by Moreno.
Moreno's getting it in there. There's some good combinations by Moreno. Not quite landing clean, and certainly not as clean as Kara-France, but letting him know.
But when you look at Moreno, man, he's been in there with the guys, right? He fought Dustin Ortiz, he fought Sergio Pettis, Alexander Pantoja. He's fought the higher level of competition, right? So,
and he just landed a nice head kick, blocked.
I mean, so he's not seeing anything he hasn't seen before.
Oh, look at that right hand by Kara-France. I don't know if that's correct. I think Kara-France might be better.
Oh, than Pettis.
Not better than Pettis, You're right.
Oh.
Maybe not better than Pettis.
Yeah.
But he's in the neighborhood of all those other guys.
Yes, for sure. He is in the neighborhood.
What he's doing differently, though, is the way he's throwing that right hand and timing it is super high level.
It's great right hand. All right, talk about that. Look, there it goes. It takes off the shoulder, but still lands. Here comes the left behind it. Look, that double jab.
Oh, look at that
right hand, just feinting that left hand, landing that right. And again, I mean, over and over, that straight right hand landed for Kai Kara-France.
Second round, here we go, guys. Fight.
All right, Brandon Moreno in green, Kai Kara-France in gray. We'll call it white. Round 2.
Now let's see what kind of adjustments these guys make. One of the things that I really like about flyweights is just the pace is so much faster. They're not weighed down by gravity. You get to see technique, really some of the best technique in the sport.
Moreno's coach is asking for more pressure. They want him to really press Kara-France, not stay on the edge of those punches, that jab, that beautiful right hand.
Nice.
They need him to get in his face.
Amazing how much experience these guys have accrued at just 26 years old. DC, we talk about your late start in MMA. Talking about Kara-France coming up on 30 pro fights at 26 years old.
At 26 years old, that's insane to think that those young men were fighting at such a young age.
Moreno walked into the Interim gym at 12 years old. Largely has been there ever since.
The Thais laugh at that. They would have had 100 fights by 12. It's true, right?
I mean, those guys fight every week over there.
Crazy.
Kara-France, with a lot of experience in Thailand, actually got a scholarship to go train at Tiger Muay Thai, lived there for 4 years.
Moreno with a nice high kick blocked by Kara-France. But it's a long high kick the way he throws it. Ooh, nice jab. Oh boy, these guys are throwing.
You know, you see the evolution of the flyweights too. You know, for a long time people talked about they couldn't finish. Now you see these guys knocking each other out. They're throwing with much more intent to finish the fight. These guys here tonight aren't trying to go decision. They're trying to put each other to sleep, and you see it happening more and more often at 125, 135 pounds.
Moreno might have hurt him to the body, DC, and he hit him with the right hand there as well. Ooh. Moreno's really turning it up. He's throwing big shots.
Good head movement there by Kara-France to avoid that last offering. 35 combined wins for these fighters, 24 of those finishes, backing up DC's point. Under 3 minutes.
Moreno fighting a much better round.
Yeah, he timed that left kick to the body very well. It landed on the arms, but Kara-France was moving into it, and Moreno timed it perfectly. Good right hand by Moreno.
His striking has evolved so much too.
Woo! He keeps throwing that high. It keeps getting blocked, but man, you don't want to catch those on the forearm. Good body shot again by Moreno. Moreno's getting money to the body there. Oh!
It's he's re-attacking him. Every time he's attacked, he defends and then goes.
Well, he's made great adjustments between the first and the second round.
All right, some adversity here for Kara-France. Let's check in with his teammate, UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya, watching here in Vegas.
There you go, that's it.
Let's work, Kai, let's work.
Let's work, Kai. Low, low. Fake one, low, low. Fake one, low, low.
Adesanya draws rave reviews for being an outstanding teammate here in support of Kara-France and Volkanovski later tonight on pay-per-view.
I think right now Moreno just has him reacting, right? Like, Kara-France not the one leading the engagements anymore. He led the engagements in round 1. But like, even there, right, he landed a great shot, but then he got hit 3 times by Moreno.
Moreno seems to be the more durable guy in the second round, and I think a lot of that is the body work. I think the body works that he's landed on Kara-France is really paying off. And also the shots to the arms. I mean, he's landed some power kicks to those forearms.
And Moreno looks real fresh, man. He looks crazy fresh right now.
Certainly didn't have a jab like that in 2016, going high with that head kick again, and even when Kara-France raises that right guard, can't feel good.
No,
it hurts.
Is most certainly the best Moreno we've ever seen.
Yeah.
We see a lot of blood out of the nose of Kara-France.
It's the jabs. He's eaten so many jabs from Moreno.
It wasn't all that long ago that Moreno had won 11 in a row, found himself in a UFC headlining spot against Sergio Pettis. Then he was outside the UFC, won an LFA title, and came back earlier in 2019. Cara France pretty leaky there out of that nose right now.
I mean, that jab is just a target, man. He's targeting Cara France's nose and busting him up. Oh.
Cara France, too good. Oh, barely missed out. And there's that beautiful combination when he finishes with that left high kick.
Look at Moreno.
Big round for the Mexican.
Assassin baby with the long jab. Moving towards Cara France. There's a nice right hand. And then again, he always follows that right hand up with that beautiful left high kick. But Cara France has been able to see it, but is catching it on the arms. There's a good left hand by Moreno.
So just simple things like 1, 2, shuffle 2, bro.
Good body work in that round as well. So DC, this could be 1-1.
Yeah, it could be 1-1 going into the third. And honestly, the momentum's on this side, right? It's on Moreno's side as we start the third round. Cara France is going to have to do something different early to deter Moreno from just chasing him down as he did in round number 2.
Yeah, it was a big adjustment.
Number 5 versus number 6 here in the flyweight division. Final 5 minutes. Brandon Moreno, Cara France. Oh, good counter from Moreno. He's in a striking zone now.
There's that left hand of Moreno's.
Moreno seems to like when it gets a little ugly, right? When it gets dirty and they just start exchanging. He seems to like that. But he's got to be very careful he doesn't take a big right hand from Cara France.
Moreno, former Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu national champ in Mexico, hasn't had to lean on that part of his game tonight.
And again, Cara France caught that left high kick on the arm, but that's not doing his right hand any good.
He's got to be very careful when Moreno attacks. It always ends with that high kick.
Always. There, he went to the body that time. That was very sneaky. Same kick, but recognize that Cara France is blocking it with that right hand. Ooh, digs to that body.
Moreno with some 25-minute championship experience in his past. Certainly looks like he can go a hard 15 tonight.
That's big, right? Having gone those 5 rounds. And again, having gone 5 rounds in the main event against Sergio Pettis.
Yeah. It changes everything. When you go back to 3 rounds, it's like a cakewalk. You're like, man, if I've been fighting 5 rounds, to have 10 minutes less in there, it's crazy.
That's a slip.
You hope the judges saw it as such. Less than 3 minutes in the round. End the fight. Cara France's output has waned here late in this fight.
There's a nice low kick, but again, that combination always finishes with that right high, or left high kick rather. Cara France just doesn't have the pop that he had in that first. He's getting off the shots, they just don't have the steam on him. But Moreno's do.
Yeah, Moreno seems to carry his power a lot longer. He's carried the power a lot longer.
I think we can attribute that also to the kicks to the arm and also to those body shots that he's absorbed. Cara France has taken a lot of shots.
I mean, Moreno's flexing, he's showboating.
But he's got to punch still. Showboating and showing off doesn't get it done. Because Cara France is still fighting a decent round.
Again, that left kick blocked, but that right arm absorbs it. I mean, DC, talk about that, what it's like to eat those shots, shins to your arms,
Oh,
and
it
what
sucks
that
so
does.
bad. Your arms, I mean, it hurts in the moment, but it hurts tomorrow's going to be terrible.
It also takes a lot of steam out of your ability to punch.
Yeah, but all that posture, and Moreno is not necessarily winning this round. But the judges see him walking down Cara France, the one going forward, posturing, laughing, screaming, all that stuff, man. It looks like he's winning when it's a very competitive round.
Yeah, good right hand there by Cara France.
And actually a slight edge in terms of these significant strikes landed here in round 3 for the
Moreno
Auckland native.
cracked him with the right hand there.
Oh, man, Moreno's starting to put some pressure on him now, though.
Minute to go. Moreno's digging in. Look at him. Some great antics by Moreno. But Cara France still working. Good left hand there.
This is a close round, man. But, I mean, Cara France is busted up, right? The visuals. Moreno's winning the visuals right now.
Yes.
Moreno sort of wrapping that right leg around Cara France's head there.
Looking for an elbow there, Moreno. Oh, good left hook by Cara France.
Yep.
Moreno tries to get it back. Well, that Mexican fighting spirit is alive and well.
But look at the pace that these guys have fought for 15 minutes. Right? Like, why would anybody not want this division in the UFC?
Oh, especially with these guys.
Yeah.
I'm paid to see these guys fight anytime they want to do it. What a fight.
Oh, good connection late. What an outstanding fight. Great showcase for the UFC men's flyweight division as Cara France and Brandon Moreno, one-time roommates on The Ultimate Fighter, go the distance tonight here in Vegas.
That was a wild fight. Man, that was a wild, wild fight.
I mean, let's take a look at the recap of the fight. These guys went at it from start to finish. Cara France did a great job early, landing that right hand, hitting Moreno over and over again. But then round 2, Moreno started to come on. And a lot of it had to do with this up kick, right? The front high kick, the hook right hand was a combination he landed over and over again. Then a beautiful inside leg kick by Cara France. But then look at the right hand by Moreno. Hook by Moreno. In the face, the exchange these guys put on, the fight they put on is something to behold. Both guys should be very proud. It was a great fight. Great fight.
So Cara France came in to this United States debut, having won 8 consecutive fights. As we show you the fight stats, head strikes 66-54 for Moreno. Body strikes, Cara France has the advantage. Also for the leg strikes as well. Certainly both guys figure to be pretty sore tomorrow, but an outstanding effort turned in by both flyweight hopefuls here tonight at T-Mobile Arena. All right, the scorecards are in. Here's Buff with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Brandon.